Good morning, students. So, last class we studied what is the meaning of debt equity ratio. So, in today's class, let us study how to solve a problem under your debt equity ratio. Okay, that is your computation of debt equity ratio. So, the formula is debt equity mix is equal to long term debt divided by net worth. Okay, where long term debt is equal to debentures plus bonds plus long term loans. Debentures, bonds, and long term loans. The total of this is called as long term debt. Coming to the net worth, it is share capital plus reserves and surplus plus preference shares minus fictitious assets. Fictitious assets is also called as miscellaneous expenses. Okay, let me repeat. Share capital, reserves and surplus. Your reserves and surplus will include your general reserve, capital reserve, your profit and loss. These three items will come under your reserves and surplus. Preference shares minus your fictitious assets, which is also called as miscellaneous expenses. Let me write it. Okay. So let's start with your first problem. Silver Bullet Limited has equity shares, capital of 8 lakh, preference share capital of 4 lakh, reserves and surplus of 6 lakh, debentures of 30 lakh, and long-term loan from IFCI Limited, which is 15 lakh. It has 3 lakh miscellaneous expenditure on the asset side. Calculate the debt equity ratio. Okay, so the first thing, this is the question. From this question, you have to find out what is debt equity ratio. To find out your debt equity ratio, what is your formula? The formula is, okay, I forgot one more thing to tell you guys. Yes, when I explain, I will tell you. So, debt equity ratio. Debt equity ratio is long-term debt divided by net worth. So long term debt, what is the formula for long term debt? It is debentures plus bonds plus long term loans. So coming back to your problem, you have to check where are your debentures. Debentures is 30 lakhs. There is no bonds given. So what is the long term loan? It is 15 lakh. So 30 lakh plus 15 lakh gives you 45 lakh. Okay. Coming to the net worth. So net worth is equal to equity plus reserves and surplus minus miscellaneous expenses. Please remember, equity means it is the total of your preference shares and your equity shares. So your equity shares is 8 lakh, preference shares is 4 lakh, reserves and surplus is 6 lakh, miscellaneous expenses is 3 lakh, which should be deducted. The total you will get is 15 lakh. Now you will find out your debt equity mix, which is 45 lakh divided by 15 lakh. So 15 ones are 15 threes. So your debt equity mix is 3 lakh. Okay. They have asked you to find out what is debt equity ratio. The debt equity ratio's formula is the same thing, but you will write it in the form of ratio. That is long term debt is to your net worth. That is 3:1. That is your final answer. Okay, so students, hope you understood your first problem. Let me repeat if you want. That is long-term loan, long-term debt. So long-term debt is equal to debenture plus bonds plus long-term loans. That is 30 lakh plus 15 lakh. That is 45 lakhs. Coming to your net worth formula is equity share capital plus preference share capital plus reserves and surplus minus miscellaneous expenses. So that is 8 lakh, 4 lakh, 6 lakh minus miscellaneous expenses, which is 3 lakh. You will have 15 lakh. The formula for it is debt equity mix is equal to 45 lakh divided by 15 lakh. That is 15 ones are 15 threes are. So your answer is 3 lakh. So coming to your debt equity ratio it will be in the form of ratio, that is to. That is long term debt is to your net worth, that is 45 lakh is to 15 lakh, that is 3:1. So coming to your next problem, second problem, calculate the debt equity ratio of ratio they've asked. That means it should be in the form of ratio, that is to this kind. Okay. Abacus Limited, whose balance sheet as on March 31st, 2004 was as given below. You have liabilities and you have assets. So coming to your liabilities, from this what we have to find out? Your long-term debt should be found. Okay. Yeah, your long-term debt should be found. So what is your long-term formula? It is your first is your debentures. Here it is 15% mortgage debentures, which is like 6,50,000 plus bonds. I don't see any bonds in this particular problem, plus loans by the IDBI. Okay. So the total 6,50,000 and 3,50,000, which I have done it here. It is 6,50,000 plus 3,50,000, you will have 10 lakh. Coming to your net worth, you will take your equity shares, you will take your 12% preference shares, you will take your general reserves as your reserves and surplus, and profit and loss account includes your general reserves and surplus. So you should take these two also. Along with that, there is no such miscellaneous expenses. See, I've written here, it is equity shares plus preference shares plus reserves and surplus minus miscellaneous expenses. Your equity shares is 3 lakh, 1 lakh preference shares, 50,000 reserves and surplus, another 50,000 is your profit and loss, minus 0, that is your miscellaneous expenses, you will have 5 lakh. So you will write 10 lakh is to 5 lakh, that is 2:1, that is your final answer. So students, you will do your third problem, fourth problem and fifth problem as your homework, which is still the same thing. Okay, so let me discuss these problems with you, but this should be the answer. For your third problem, it is 3:2. Fourth problem, there are two balance sheets. So the first year it will be for 3:2. Second year answer is 2:1. And the fifth problem will be 10:54. So I will take out the questions so that you can write it. Yes. Best System Limited had the following balance sheet. So this is the balance sheet. From this, what do we find out? First is your debt equity mix is equal to, first thing you will find out is long term debt divided by net worth. So long term debt is equal to, what are the things you have to take? Here you will take secured loans plus unsecured loans. There is no such bonds or debentures given. There is only these two. So 1 lakh plus 50,000, you will have 1,50,000. So coming to your net worth, you will take your share capital, that is equity shares 1 lakh plus preference share 50,000. Reserves and surplus, there is no reserves and surplus. Is there any miscellaneous expenditure? Yes, there is miscellaneous expenditure. So here you have to take the whole amount, that is 10 lakh plus 10,000 plus 20,000 plus 20. So when we add it, it is 1,50,000 plus 1,50,000 minus 50 gives you 1 lakh as your net worth. Please see your debt equity. That is, this is your long-term debt and this will be your equity. Okay, so equity it is of 1 lakh. When you take it as 1 lakh 50 divided by 1 lakh, you will have 3:2. That is your answer, 3:2. Coming to your second homework problem, this is your question. From this question, what it says, there are given 2000 and 2001 balance sheet. You have to find out your debt equity ratio. So from this, what you can find out? You can find out your debt, that is 15% debentures plus your long-term loans. So for 2000, for the year 2000, it is 9 lakh plus 6 lakhs, which is 15 lakh. And 2001, it is 6 lakhs plus 8 lakhs, which is 12, 13, 14 lakh. Coming to your net worth, you will take your equity share plus your profit and loss plus your reserves. So you take your total for the year 2000, you take the total of these three. For 2001, you will take the total of these three. Okay. So your answer will be of 3:1 for your first year, that is 2000 year. 2001, you will have 2:1. And you will write a conclusion. They've asked you to find out, comment, this is what it says, comment on the variation. So when you see here, the debt equity ratio has come down from 3:2. This is due to the reduction of 15% debentures. See, in the 2000 here it is 3, but when it is come to 2001 it is 2. Why is that? That is because your 15% debentures is 9 lakhs, but here you can see it is come down to 6 lakhs. That is what it says, 9 lakhs to 6 lakhs. Even though the long-term loans have gone up from 6 lakhs to 8 lakhs. The long-term loans is 6 lakhs here, but here it is increased to 8 lakhs. So the increase in all the components of equity has contributed to it. The company's risk profile has improved from the year 2000 to 2001. So this is what the comment or the interpretation what you have given. The last problem for your homework, that is Mr. Shreyas and Company Limited present to you the following balance sheet as on 31st/12/2013. The liabilities and the assets is given. The directors intended to transfer a sum of rupees 50,000 out of profits to provision for tax. You are required to calculate the debt equity ratio. First thing, you have to find out what is the long-term debt. For that you need 6% debentures plus, that's it. There is no bonds or there is no loans. Coming to your equity, it is equity capital plus preference share capital plus reserve fund, which is 4 lakh, okay, plus profit and loss, which is 2,10,000. In that 2,10,000, what it says, the directors have transferred 50,000. So you will deduct in that 2 lakh before taking into this formula. What you will do is 2,10,000 minus 50,000 you will do. So when you do this 50,000, you will have the leftover, which is 1,60,000. For the formula you will take, for the solution you will take 1,60,000, that is 5 lakh plus 1 lakh plus 4 lakh plus 1,60,000 minus the miscellaneous expenses or preliminary expenses, which is 80,000. So the final answer you will get is 10,80,000. So 10,80,000. So your debt equity ratio is 2 lakh is to 10,80,000. So your answer is 10:54. That is your answer. So students, hope you understood your calculation of debt equity ratio. So we have calculated, I have calculated 2 problems. From that calculation you will do your rest 3 problems. From this video I think you can copy down your homework problems also. So next class we will study what is the rest. Okay, and coming back to your syllabus, under your first chapter we finished what is the meaning and definition, scope of financial management under your traditional and modern approach, objectives of financial management, growing importance of financial management. I've given all the theory also. I need you all to complete your notes. Okay. Coming to your second chapter, we studied what is the meaning and definition of capital structure with your notes. Your debt, we finished. Your equity also is finished. Coming here to your debt equity ratio, we studied what is the meaning and significance, computation of debt equity ratio. The rest needs to be done. So you all have to write till here. Okay. I will ask you guys to come to college next week to submit your notes. That time till date I wanted your completed notes. I want it to be completed and get it signed. Okay. Yes, students. Okay then. Take care. Bye.